Oh. Happy Labor Day to my fellow and upcoming Canadians. It's so good to be free from work today. I'm super excited. At least you will bond with your family. Hope you all can see me. It was not a planned live video, but since I'm at home, I just wanted to just use this time to shout out to all of you on this space. So if you're in Canada and you are watching this live video right now, you are highly, highly welcome. I'll wait a few minutes for others to join, maybe um, 2 to 5 minutes for others to join. Just a shout out, and we'll still discuss the matters arising. If you have been following my videos, apart from the what they call it, apart from the fireworks that I did the last time, if you have been following my video, you will see that many things have been happening, so many rules. But before we go into that, let's first enjoy this Labor Day. Labor Day. And how did this whole Labor Day, where did it originate from? I learned that in the US too, today is also their Labor Day. So somehow we do things together. Labor Day, Labor Day. What even brought about this Labor Day? I was trying to go through it. I'll just share like a part of history to you. What brought about Labor Day and why do people celebrate Labor Day here in Canada? Do you know why? You know, most people we jump into the trend. Oh, they will say this is Canada Day. Why is it celebrated? Oh, this is Thanksgiving Day. Why is it celebrated in Canada? We don't. Oh, you two don't know. Okay, I had to. Hi, Abbas. I had to check Google. You know, Google is our friend. When you don't seem to understand some things, you need to check. So all this while, whenever we celebrate any remarkable thing in whenever we celebrate any remarkable thing in Canada, I like going to, make research about it. So this is my first Labor Day here in Canada. Yeah, because everything is always like yearly, yearly, yearly. So this is my first Labor Day in Canada, and I had to, do research about it. So let's see how this word Labor Day started. Hi. Oh, happy birthday, Shorts. Happy birthday. Please, if you're on this live, kindly shout out to Shorts. Today is his birthday. I don't know if it's a he or she, but today is he or she's birthday. Wow. Hola, amiga. Happy birthday, happy birthday. When is the baby due? Do I look pregnant? I'm not pregnant. I'm not pregnant, oh. Baby is not due. Hi, shots. Love from India, love from Canada here. Precisely Saskatoon. Please, if you are joining, kindly let me know where you are joining from. Happy birthday, short. So, how are you going to celebrate your birthday? Are you marking it? Are you just going to do it indoors? Are you going to hang out with friends, with families? How are you going to do it? Are you just going to stay at home? Kindly let me know. So while we are waiting for shots to reply. Then let me just read out the word Labor Day. It is celebrated every 2nd of September. Oh, you say I should watch out. I don't know. I can't see anything. Thanks all the same, Peter. I can't see anything. Maybe it's all these flags. You know, the seasons here sometimes attract insects. The seasons here, so we're about going into fall. So maybe I can't see any insects, but thanks all the same. Thank you. So, short, let us know how you are going to mark it. And let's go back to September 2nd, which is Labor Day, and why it's celebrated. Okay, it made me look. Is it the shirt I'm wearing? Oh, so you were just joking. I was surprised because I didn't really see anything from here. But sometimes we see insects, maybe because the weather. Sometimes you see insects. So you caught me. The word the other name for Labor Day is Fête du Travail. If you are a French person here, oh, so sorry to hear this. Please help me reach out to Shorts. He said he's just doing the birthday all alone, that is an orphan. Oh, so sorry to hear this. Don't worry. May God be your father, your mother. It is only God that doesn't leave his own. So just be happy with yourself, and very soon, not very soon, at the end of the day, you will still get to meet with your parents. I'm so sorry to hear about this. So Labor Day is Fête du Travail. That is, if you want to translate it ordinarily, it is like celebration of work, of labor. So Fête du Travail. Yeah. Yeah, that was what he said, but he has taken away the chat. He has taken, maybe he doesn't want people to feel pity for him. So if you are close to Shorts, you can just reach out to him and celebrate with him, because yeah, today is his anniversary. That's birthday anniversary. So Fête du Travail is a statutory public holiday in Canada that occurs first Monday in September. Yeah, I have friends, but no one treats me like best friend. Okay, so you found best friends here now. You can just, you found best friends here. We are all here to lift one another. No, you are not poor. Being poor is more like a mindset. You are not poor, okay? Nobody is poor. You can't be poor, okay? You can't be poor. So every first day in the month of September in Canada, we celebrate Labor Day. Okay? Um, we celebrate Fête du Travail. So it is one of the several Labor Day celebrations that occur in countries all over the world. It is not common to only Canada alone, but I know US celebrates Labor Day. Okay, the Canadian celebration of Labor Day occurs on the same day each the Canadian celebration of Labor Day occurs on the same day each year as Labor Day in the United States. So that was what I just said. We celebrate it the same time with that of um, United States. I think there's also another holiday we celebrate together. Canada and US. I said Nigeria, not Nigeria. Canada and US. I can't give you birthday party, but I subscribed you. Hope it seemed like party. Wow, it means a lot to me. You subscribing to my channel means a lot to me. Please, that reminds me, if you are on live now, kindly double tap on the screen to like this live, and kindly also subscribe. That is the little way you all can support me, which I am not which I'm grateful for. Okay, so kindly help me like this live. I can see that nobody has liked it yet. Please like this live. Hi sister, by Prakash from Tamil Nadu. Minister, so today my first year wedding anniversary. Yay! Wow, how has it been for the past 1 year? In your marriage? Yeah. Happy wedding anniversary. Please, guys, help me shout out to Praka. Sorry if I did not get your pronunciation right, the pronunciation of your name right. Please reach out. So this is Labor Day for me, like a time to spend at home. So I'm also trying to reach out to you, at least to this is how I meet and greet with you guys. So please, everyone in the chat room, kindly wish Praka a wedding anniversary. It's our first year wedding anniversary. It is not easy. Okay, it's not easy. That 1 year sometimes can be like 10 years to some people, so it's not easy. Kindly wish her happy wedding anniversary. Oh, you are welcome. Can we see why Labor Day is celebrated in Nigeria? Why do I keep saying Nigeria? I'm in Nigeria, so every little thing I say is Nigeria. So why is Labor Day celebrated in Canada? Let's see the reason why a whole day was given to us to celebrate Labor Day. Let's see. So is history, kindly listen. I'll be reading it out from the site. Why is Labor Day celebrated? Labor Day began in Canada on April 15, 1872. Very, very long time ago. And then a mere 5 years after Confederation. You all know the story of the Confederation. I talked about it when I did a video on Canada Day. Confederation, like maybe different, would I say provinces coming together now? So that's what makes the Confederation. On that historic day, the Toronto Trades Assembly, the original Central Labor Day in Canada, organized the country's first demonstration. So in case you don't know the origin of this Labor Day, here you go. It first started in 1872, precisely April 15. Okay, then let's see what more things to know about this Labor Day. Labor Day has its roots in an 1872 printers strike in Toronto. So it all started in Toronto, not Saskatchewan, not Alberta, not British Columbia, but in Saskatchewan. I believe these are the little questions that could be asked when you are preparing for your citizenship exam. That is why, even though I'm trying to read it out to you, I'm also learning, because when I want to write my exam for a citizenship, maybe these are the little things. There was a time I saw the questions. The questions they will ask you is things about Canada, and this one looks like what could be asked. You understand? So fighting for a 9-hour work day, that was what brought up this issue of Labor Day. So they were actually fighting for a 9-hour work day. Please kindly like this live. Nobody has liked it. Just double tap on your screen and it will be liked. Okay, the strikers victory was a major milestone in the changing relations between Canadian workers and their government. Hi Tech with Bumi, thanks for joining this live on this Labor Day. Happy Labor Day to you. So that was what happened, that we started having Labor Day. It started 1872 in Toronto, when people were fighting for 9 hours work. So now let's look at the 9 hours movement. In a time when the news of labor strife is dominated by disputes between millionaire athletes and billionaire owners, history provides a useful perspective on a period when working people had to fight to work less than 12 hours a day. So that means before now, people used to work more than 9 hours. So they had to fight it so that it will be reduced. So the 9 hour movement began in Hamilton, and Hamilton is in Ontario, and then spread to Toronto. So that was how it all started, where its demand were taken up by the Toronto Typographical Union. So this is history. Before it all started in 1872, my leg is hurting. I need to put pillow under my laptop. Okay. So in 1869, if you are enjoying this history, please kindly signify, because it's another way to know about some public or statutory holidays in Canada. So if you are following this gist, just signify, okay? So what, as I'm okay, in 1862, yes, history, French will say histoire, histoire, histoire du fait du travail. So the history of um labor day. So keep following. In 1869, that is long before 1872, where the whole 9 hour movement started, the union sent a petition to its employers, requesting a weekly reduction, because obviously they were working more than 9 hours. They were working like up to 12 hours in a day. So um they signed a petition requesting a weekly reduction in hours per week to 58. What is our full-time job now? It's between maybe 30 to 40 hours now. That is what we consider full-time job currently now. So before now, it used to be like 58 hours per week. That's a whole lot. So 58, that would be like almost 12 hours a day. So placing itself among the leading advocates in the industrialized world for a shorter work week. Okay, their request was refused outright. That is, the request for them to reduce the working hours was reduced by the owners of printing shops, most vehemently by George Brown. Now let's go to the strike call. By 1872, so all through 1869, 1870, 1871, they were trying to fight it, okay? But in 1872, the union stand hardened from a request to a demand to a threat to strike. So it's like the only solution was for them to go on strike, okay? The employers called the demand for a shorter work week foolish, as in the quest for them to reduce the working hours to a short working hours. They called that idea foolish, absurd, and unreasonable. As a result, on 25th March 1872, the printers went on strike, because obviously their demands were not met. Rather, they were calling their demand foolish, absurd, unreasonable. Please, you may hear background noise because everybody is at home. Everybody is at home. So in case you hear background noise, pardon me for that. On 15th April, a demonstration was held. I think that was where this whole Labor Day then started. If you followed me from the beginning of this life, then you will know that 15th April rings a bell. It actually rings a bell. So 15th April is a demonstration. On 15th April, a demonstration was held to show solidarity forever. You know the way we do it now when people are protesting. Was held to show solidarity among the workers of Toronto. A parade of some 2,000 workers marched. You know how it used to be now. I don't pray for war, but I have watched some videos when people want their rights. So 2,000 workers marched through the city, headed by marching bands. You know the way they do it, boom, 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 because they must be heard. See the way I'm analyzing it as if I was there. I was not there. That's why we have all these things to let us know hear what happened then. Okay, so a parade of some 2,000 workers marched through the city headed by marching bands. By the time the parade reached Queen's Park, the sympathetic crowd had grown to 4,000. So obviously some persons joined the parade. That's what it means. The employers fought the strikers by bringing in replacement workers from small towns. So this issue now is was between the employers and the strikers. Judge Brown launched a counter attack by launching a legal action against the union for conspiracy. Brown's action revealed the astonishing fact that, according to the laws of Canada, union activity was indeed considered a criminal offense. Under the law, which dated back to 1792, 17, 18, 19, many years ago, police arrested and jailed the 24 members of the strike committee. Now let's go to Powerful Ali. Brown, however, overplayed his hand. Prime Minister John, sorry, I need water. This is history. Okay, thank you. Brown, however, overplayed his hand. Prime Minister John A. Macdonald had been watching the 9 hour movement with curious interest. His big nose sensitively keen, wrote historian Donald Creighton, like an animal's for any scent of profit or danger. The scent of profit came from the fact that McDonald's old liberal rival George Brown had made himself a hated man among the workers of Canada. He was not cooperating. They needed work hours reduction, but he wasn't cooperating. McDonald was quick to capitalize in Ottawa. He spoke to a crowd at City Hall, promising to wipe the barbarous laws restricting labor from the books. McDonald then came to the rescue of the imprisoned men. You guys remember the imprisoned men, the 24 imprisoned men, and on 14 June passed the Trade Unions Act, which legalized and protected union activity. Yeah. So McDonald's move not only embarrassed his rival Brown, but also earned him the enduring support of the working class. So it's a long history. Okay, it's almost done. Absolutely done. So now let's look at the legacy of the strike. Hope you guys are following me. The legacy of the strike that brought about this Labor Day. For the strikers themselves, the short-term effects were very damaging. Many lost their jobs and were forced to leave Toronto. The long-term effects, however, were positive. So after 1872, almost all union demands included the 9 hour day and the 54-hour week. Thus, the Toronto printers were pioneers of the shorter work week in North America. Meanwhile, campaigns for an 8 hour day were already gaining in popularity. So that was how we started having 8 hours per day and probably 40 hours per week. You understand? So meanwhile, campaigns for an 8 hour day were already gaining in popularity and would eventually take hold in the United States. The fight of the Toronto printers had a second lasting legacy. The parades held in support of the 9 hour movement and the printers' strike led to an annual celebration. In 1882, American labor leader Peter J. McGuire witnessed one of these labor festivals in Toronto. Inspired, he returned to New York and organized the first American Labor Day on 5th September of the same year. Throughout the 1880s, pressure built in Canada to declare a National Labor Day, and on 23rd July 1894, the government of Prime Minister John Thompson passed a law making Labor Day official. A huge Labor Day parade took place in Winnipeg. Winnipeg is not far from me. Winnipeg is in Manitoba. So a huge Labor Day parade took place in Winnipeg that year. It stretched some 5 kilometers. The tradition of Labor Day celebration quickly spread across Canada and the continent. It had all begun in Toronto with the brave stand of the Printers Union. So, should I say um, the printers need to get some flowers for helping us to have this reduced work hours. So for those people that like to work, at least today is a day where they need to rest. Like compulsorily, they will have to rest. So the printers in Toronto helped us. Hope you enjoyed this Labor Day history. In case you are hearing Labor Day, you know that it all started in 1872, April 15, in Toronto, and it was between the printers and the strikers, and finally, though some people were jailed over this matter, but later were released, I think by Brown, if I'm not mistaken, and now we now get to celebrate Labor Day. Hope you enjoyed my it's not my story though, but I just read it. So if you look at the title of this life, I said Labor Day and matters arising, kind of, I can't remember, Ircc matters, yeah. So recently a lot has been happening. I was waiting for a good time to do a video on all these happenings affecting temporary workers, but I don't know if it's something you want me to talk about, because today is for Labor Day. I don't want to like make it look like, oh yeah, maybe it's fun day, maybe I'll just keep connecting with you guys. But what I want to tell you is that if you are in your immigration journey planning to come, and some of these laws have not been favorable, I would just advise you to just I won't say you should hold on. You just keep trying different things that will work out for you. You need to keep trying things that will work best for you, because there is no, I can't say there is one particular way you can actually come to Canada. There are different ways you can come to Canada. And there have been so many uproar about people not having jobs, and it was linked to the fact that when temporary workers come into Canada, they accept any kind of job, and as a result, it now makes the real citizens, the Canadian citizens, the permanent residents, not to have jobs. Lately, it has not been easy getting a job here, and some places were blaming the Indians. Well, I'm not here to say, oh, it's the fault of the Indians, this and that. But we all know how it is going. If you have been following this story, we all know how it is going. That, yeah, there are now too much cheap labor, and because of that, people settle for anyhow job. I was watching TikTok, and a woman said before now, the son used to work during the summer, like do summer jobs. But she said this year there was no job, because the job the son will have taken has been taken by immigrants, not just immigrants, maybe students who came to study and they refuse to leave. You understand? And those students, they just come to study and go. Let me say, out of every 50 students that come to study in Canada, 45 will probably want to stay back. 45 is even too small. Let's say 60, 55 will likely want to stay back. And if that 55, maybe 30 have families, they will want to bring their families over. So it's safe to say that most of them go through this school route so that they can become permanent residents. If what I'm saying is not correct, you can let me know in the comment section. So most persons will come and study and not want to return to their home country. So now the real Canadians said they don't want again, that they are tired. This thing should even be a debate, you know. It should be a debate. They said they are tired, that they have come to take their jobs, and most persons were blaming the immigration minister, Trudeau, yeah, that he's the cause of all this. And again, those persons that came to study are also saying they didn't come to study for free, that they paid tuition fee. So it's not like they came for free and now they are telling them to go back home. Here you see where the bone of contention is. Another party is saying they should study and go back to their home country. The other ones are saying after all they paid. So I watched a video of where Indians were protesting in Toronto that, oh, they don't want to go back home. You understand that after all, they've given to the society, like they've worked and all that. Then somebody commented that the Canadian system too has also helped them by helping them to also get education. So we don't know what will happen. We don't know what will happen. But looking at all these new policies, it's obvious that government is already streamlining all this. Government is cutting down on the rate at which temporary workers come into Canada. Not just temporary workers, visitors. Truly, some visitors come and never go back, especially when they are very lucky to get a job within the first 6 months of them coming. They don't want to go back, and this has been bringing a bone of contention to so many. You know, the people that are really complaining now are mainly the permanent residents, the Canadian citizens. They are the ones complaining because they said it is not fair on them that they had to go through a lot, you know, to come to Canada to become permanent resident. And you know, there are some permanent resident routes. It's not even there are some permanent resident routes. You will need to provide proof of funds, you know, to show that yes, you have enough funds to take care of yourself. But most of these visitors, most of these students that come, they don't show proof of funds. So it is not fair. And you know, proof of funds for Canada journey is not cheap. It's not cheap at all. So I can understand the angle that me, I had to stay for like 4 years plus. Then yet somebody will just apply for visiting visa, boom, is here, boom, is working like that. So I can see where the whole thing is coming from. But the truth is, it is now left for the immigration minister to decide what to do, the action to take. And then recently, SIMP had to feed list was also closed. Closed. Everything is just in a bit to like stop or reduce the rate at which we temporary workers come into Canada. That's just it. Some, I think British Columbia, I can't remember the province, also reducing the rate at which come, and they are now making this whole thing look very very difficult. Before now, when you are coming to Saskatchewan, yeah, having a relative here is an added advantage. But as at the time I came here, I also came through SIMP. I didn't have anybody here, and yet we qualified. But now, if you don't have somebody here, it's hard. It's hard. So many persons have been in the, you know, pool, like waiting to get ITA, ZITA, in the express EOI, waiting to be selected. But because their point is not big enough, and in which if they had somebody in the province, it would have been easier for them. But they are just there. You understand? So it is not easy. The whole thing is just becoming very, very, very tedious. So may God help us. If you are still with me on this live, I need you to shout out to me. We are just here to rub minds together. So, what is your opinion about this whole thing, this new law of um, no more? They're trying to stop temporary TFWP, temporary foreign work permit, and the rest. What is your opinion? What, like, are you supporting the government, or are you going against the government? I would like to know. Maybe I will throw a poll. I will throw a poll in my community page. Maybe that one will help us answer better. Do you think it's a good idea that the government want to reduce the rate at which temporary workers come into Canada? Then another set of persons are saying that the decision the Minister of Immigration is taking is too late, like is coming up too late. It's like when many waters have passed under the bridge. You understand that kind of a thing? That it should have done this like many years ago. You understand? Some persons are like, oh, if you come to study in Canada, when you are done, go back home and reapply. But students don't want to hear that. They feel it's their right to, apply for a work permit and become PRs. So I would like to know your opinion in the comment section. I've been the one talking. Let me know your opinion about this whole thing in the comment section. So while we are waiting for opinions, I want to tell you how my last weekend went here. It was a fun-filled weekend. It was fireworks night. I've been hearing of fireworks. I've been like, I could just see a flash of fireworks, but over the weekend I was there live and direct. It was so fun. It was so fun. Very colorful. Is a thing that you will not like to miss. So, in case we don't have anybody to comment on the recent happenings, I'm going to throw a poll, like I said, and let's know whether we have to debate on it, or is it a good idea that the government should not allow foreign workers to come over, or do you think he's overdoing some things? Do you think he's doing it too late? So I will throw a poll. Let us know. This will also help me know the kind of content I should create for you guys. I'm here for you. I'm here to give you that you know um juicy content. Yeah, before I continue, I want to say thank you for amazing 2,000 subscribers. It really took a long time. At some point, it was like it was crawling. But today, we are 2,000 subscribers, and I can't appreciate you less. You guys made it very possible. If not, only me can become 2,000 subscribers. But thanks for the support. Thanks for always coming to watch my videos. I'll be ending this live in the next couple of minutes, just to like a way to shout out since I didn't go to work today because I'm obviously celebrating Labor Day. Yeah, Labor Day. And for those people that went to work today, I don't know what to wish you guys. Oh. And for those of you that did half day, happy half Labor Day to you. Shout out to us that didn't go to work at all. Then officially, school is resuming here in Saskatoon. I don't know of other provinces. School is resuming here tomorrow after 2 weeks. Did I say 2 weeks? After 2 months of holiday. They actually vacated on the 28th of June, and the kids are returning to school. So help us put them in your prayers, um, that their academic year would be good. There shall be no mishap. Everyone that would go back to school this year, will no one will die by the grace of God. No one will die in Jesus' name. So thanks for joining this live. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. You can see my mood today. I don't know why people just, when it's time for them not to go to work, there's this joy that they feel. That is exactly how I feel. Tomorrow I'll be going back to work. And if I cannot upload videos frequently, please, it's because of work. All this while I've been at home, just doing my own thing. But officially, we are I'm resuming work tomorrow, so I there may be delays in me uploading videos. But if it's something I cannot make, I can just go do a faceless video like I've been doing recently. If it's something I'm not very prepared for, I will go faceless. But the bottom line is I'm still able to disseminate the information. So if you're in this journey of planning to come to Canada, I pray for speed for you. Honestly, I put you in my prayers. That journey is not easy at all. It's financially draining, it's emotionally draining, um it's time consuming. It's time consuming. So I put you in my prayers because I experienced delay in this journey, so I know how it feels. Sometimes you could be depressed. Many times I was depressed in this journey, but one day I told myself, I said, if I don't come to Canada, life goes on. That was how I just took it out of my mind. Then when it was time for it to click, God did it, and then I came into Canada. So if you want to ask me how life has been here, well, I won't say it has all been rosy. I don't know when I will do this video. I've stayed 1 year in Canada. I'm supposed to give you this, do a video for you guys to tell you my experience for the past 1 year. I don't know. Maybe I'll do it today. I don't know. But I'll definitely do a video of my 1 year in Canada, how it has been. Even when I was in the UK, I did my 1 year in Canada. So the reason I would like to do it is for those that are anticipating to come and those that are still less than a year in Canada, so that they can watch the video and also learn from me. A lot has happened within this 1 year. I don't know how to gather the morale to make the video, but trust me, I will always make the video. It may not be now, it may not be tomorrow, but I will definitely make the video. At least before it gets to 2 years in Canada, I'll make the video. So far so good. It has been good. The cost of living has been high too, but the government on its own is also trying. Then the government too has been helping with benefits and the rest, but a lot of things to say. A lot of things to say. Attitude of people here, relating with people here, meeting nice people here. In fact, I have met with the good, the bad, the ugly. So everything has added to become experience to me. Then the way spending here, talking about credit card, how you'll be told how to what they call it, how to build your credit score. And at some point I was scammed. I think I did that video when I made a video about my 7 months in Canada. I was scammed. Many things have happened. Many things have happened since I came um here, like for the past 1 year. But you know what? We are surviving. It is not all that rosy anywhere in the world. Anybody that is telling you that this place where I am, there is no stress here, you just it's a lie. Inflation is hitting hard everywhere. Even people in America too, they are complaining. So what you have to do in this kind of a situation is that you just try to enjoy the moment. What you can do, you do. What you cannot do, you let it go. That is how I've started living my life. Anything that seems to be too um tedious for me or what I cannot do, I just let it stay, because it's when there is life that there is hope, right? So it's only the living that can plan, it's only the living that can think of anything to do. If a dead person cannot say, oh, this is what I want to do, just live your life part time, knowing that God is on the throne. So that is how I've been living this Canada. I think there are some times I wake up in this country, I'll say, God, is this how I'm going to live? Yeah, it's forget all this one that people will come out of social media and be packaging. Some are really going through a lot here. Some people are depressed here. Some persons have been looking for jobs. Some have jobs, but they need better jobs. Some are in trouble, maybe from the government. Something is happening. Some have issues at their place of work. You understand many things, but it is someone that comes to come and tell you his or her own issues that you say, oh, hey, I'm sorry. But some will just want to bottle it up. I think I'm in that position. I'm in that line. Most times I tend to just bottle up some things, and then time heals many things. I know it's not a very good thing to do. It's good to let it out. But I discovered that sometimes when I let some things out, it doesn't even, I end up regretting it. So I just let it, gradually ease, ease up like that. Then at some point, even when I remember anything, it doesn't affect me anymore. So thank you all for staying to this time. For those of you that have stayed to this time, thank you. And happy wedding anniversary to Praka. Happy wedding anniversary. Then happy birthday to Shorts. We are your friends here. Yeah, we are your friends. And thanks for the subscription and thanks for the like. Please let's do it again. I don't know when I will go live again on this channel, but trust me, anytime I have the opportunity to come live, I will definitely come live and just say um hi to you. Yeah. See you all, and for my fellow Canadians that are watching, once again, happy Labor Day. Try to enjoy yourself, rest, and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.